So Amrit, I'm not a great dancer, as you know. What should I expect from my first conference?
Well, I mean, from what I remember at the last conference, I mean, you had some pretty good footwork there. So we're always looking at shaking up the conference and looking at trying different venues. It takes a lot of planning. I'm usually quite involved in that planning piece myself. So we started planning. We've started planning 2025's conference in at the end of 2024, thinking, well, have we got the venue? Did we like the food? What kind of sandwiches do we want, and so on? Who are the suppliers going to be, and so forth. We also really dig into what is the theme. And so, what sort of speakers do we want? Do we want a coach to come in and coach around leadership and whatever it might be? So we break it up into sort of three bits, really. There's the intro piece, networking for franchisees, and everyone having a bit of fun and doing that morning piece, breakfast, and so on. And then getting into some learning throughout the day. And it's interactive because I often find that there's nothing more boring than just sitting and listening to someone speak. So I always look for people that can be super interactive. So in our last one, we had Team Academy, and that was quite fun because we're moving around in rooms and doing lots of different pieces around coaching. And really what you walk away with is, I could implement X in my business and therefore retain a member of staff longer and so on and be a better quality leader. And I think I like doing a lot of things around leadership coaching because it's one of the problems that we've probably got within the sector and it needs addressing. And so we can really do that through learning and fun training. And then we go away, we have a really fun awards evening and dinner and dancing, and there's, last year we had that 360 camera thing and everyone was, getting quite silly with all the hats and the, furry scarves and so on. And it's just lots of fun, and it's an opportunity for everyone to let their hair down. Most people come the night before and stay 2 nights, and so there's a bit of a mix of the night before as well often, which is very much franchisee-led, and it's just quite relaxing. I remember when I was a franchisee, I used to really enjoy the conference, and you'd go along and you get stuck in, and you not only do you learn from people, but you just have a lot of fun. Everyone is living that same plight together, so it's quite an exciting thing to then just take a pause, enjoy the moment, and have that moment where you just look at what you've created over the last 12 months or longer, and just give yourself a minute to digest that.